Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to you. Greetings of peace. Today, we want to look at truth and our ego. How many times in your life do you find yourself in a situation where you're being confronted in such a way that you are afraid to tell the truth? Or maybe you are rethinking, do I need to say exactly what happened? How often in our lives do we find ourselves sometimes mixing a story, a situation, to maybe protect ourselves, maybe to protect someone we love, because we are afraid that maybe if people know or if the truth gets out, what will happen? Or is there a time when we are not really being honest with ourselves? We say one thing, but we mean something else. Our heart is saying something else. These things happen, don't they? And afterwards, we also find ourselves not feeling so pleased about, how we responded or how we choose to answer or how we interacted. Because that when we are not as truthful as we should be, in other words, when we allow our ego to interfere and make us afraid, and then we tell some kind of a lie or we try to cover up in some way, we all know it doesn't work, right? Today we tell one lie, tomorrow we have to tell 10 lies to try to prove that one lie was the truth. And after some months, we even forget what we said initially. And that's how people get to know eventually. Because truth is something that cannot be proven. And truth is something that doesn't need to be proven. It proves itself. So if I don't tell the truth will reveal itself. It comes out at some point. And so our challenge is, am I really prepared to tell the truth? Or is there some hesitancy? And so I would like to ask you this time, today, to ask yourself, what is that hesitancy? What is it that is not allowing you to be true to yourself? There is a very fine line. There is a balance between knowing what to say, how much to say, when to say it, how to say it. There is a very fine line there. And sometimes we don't need to say everything to everybody. There are times when, for the sake of someone, I might not say everything, and it may not be necessary. That's all right, providing that my motive is not selfish. But at the right time, with the right people or person, with the right motive, I can share that additional information, knowing that it will be for the benefit of those involved. Then it's all right. But this is a big thing, truth. So I just want to add one more thing. Real truth is actually that which is imperishable. Real truth is actually that who I am. I am an imperishable spiritual energy of light. I am peace. Peace is my religion. Love is who I am. Harmony, understanding, respect, these are all qualities of my innate soul, my innate being. And that is my truth. The interesting thing is, whenever I align myself with my truth, it becomes very easy to tell the truth. I know exactly what I need to say, how much I need to say, when I need to say it, to whom I need to say it. It just comes in a natural way. So this is something that I experiment with a lot in my life. This is something I try to practice as often, almost every day, every moment of the day, to realign myself with my inner truth. And from there, I hold myself in that space. And then from there, I then act out. Right? Say what needs to be said or do what needs to be done. And you know, there are times when sometimes it's better not to say anything, but just have pure feelings within. I also try to practice that. And I find that it keeps me stable, it keeps me aligned, and keeps me in control of myself and the situation. And at the right time, I know what to say and when to say it. So I encourage you to experiment with me, to try these type of practices. You know, it's our ego that gets in the way and prevents us from staying in touch with our own inner truth. So if we can practice and trust in ourselves and put that ego aside and not let it interfere, we would be doing a lot better in our choices. So in today's meditation, let us experiment holding ourselves in our original truth, in our eternal truth as to who we really are. So taking a deep breath in, release. Let your breathing be deep and natural. And as you watch your breath in and out, bring yourself to this moment, to this present place. And gently turn your energy inward and concentrate on the center of the forehead, between the eyes. There lies a beautiful star, a shining star, a star of light, a star of hope, a star of peace. I realize that this tiny star is who I am. I am a star of hope, a star of peace, a star of love. And as I concentrate, I allow myself to feel that energy flowing, to feel my own inner being. I know that when I'm aligned here, it will become much easier for me to be able to respond to situations in a more responsible way, in a way that I won't regret. I will live a life of inner peace with a clear conscience. There is nothing in life more powerful than having a clear conscience. Let me do that which would keep my conscience clear and put the ego to rest. But now, I take a deep breath in and I release as I bring my thoughts back to this room, knowing deep down in my heart that this is something that I want to do. I want to live with a clean conscience. So I will keep aligning myself with my inner truth and be true to myself. For how I treat myself is how I will then treat others. So thank you very much for listening today. As you see, I am sitting outdoors. It's very beautiful. We just had a heavy shower, so it's nice and fresh out here. So it's all what is true. It's beautiful. So have a beautiful day and the rest of your week. Thank you and Om Shanti.